Nigel and Marisa, you haven't worked together previously. Nigel, you've talked a little about this. So Marisa, how have you explored and developed your creative working relationship since you started on this project with Nigel?
I believe it started off very tentatively, and it's that step of going, who is this person? How do I communicate with this person? What is the dialogue like? And it's that thing of being really clear with communication, especially through email, which so much can be read into a line. Nigel has a wonderful way of just being very clear, precise, and going, this is how I work, this is what I want, and for me to kind of answer to that. And actually what I noticed over time, our emails became a little more fluid with a little bit more humour put in rather than just stating the facts of what was needed. And that was, I think, a lovely way of starting to get to know each other outside of their work, and which creates a trust, I suppose, of what is this person like, what can I expect from them. So, and that's always very intimidating when you go in, but normally you know the director, so you have that complicity to start off with. But there's that sterility of the computer world, that other world. Mm-hmm. Yes.
So this is the second week of rehearsals, and you move into the theatre tomorrow. What will audiences experience when they come to see La Casa di Signori?
Well, we're dividing the audience into kind of two sections, two parts. A large part of the audience will be viewing the piece like one normally does in the Peacock by sitting up in the seats and looking down. But we're also inviting a group of people from the audience each night to join Marisa on stage in a very friendly meal. So we've set up this very long table right across the stage, and Marisa is going to serve dinner and enjoy this dinner, share this dinner and her stories as one would in Italy, with an Italian family sitting at a table over lunch, over dinner, and sharing stories. And so in a way we're creating that exact kind of situation in which these characters are recounted, these characters emerge out of these. As well as that, that sounds rather ordinary, but from that table, then Marisa takes us on stories herself away from the table and creates other situations, like in churches, out in the garden, and so it becomes quite imaginative. It's asking the audience to imagine other places beyond this table.
And it's those moments of, it's about everyone walking away from their night's experience and sharing their own stories with their families as a way of understanding themselves, understanding their family. I mean, for me, the integral part was my father telling me his stories, and then I had that moment of going, aha, now I understand why you're a hard man. Now I understand how you fathered me. So I saw my father as a boy, through him telling me his history. And having children myself, I wanted to share my history so I didn't have to put them through therapy later on in life. So they could actually enjoy me as a mother, as a woman, as a person, and me as a child. So I'm hoping that an audience goes away and can see the importance of sitting around with family or communicating with family. And mealtime is a fabulous way to do that.
And Marisa, I understand, in fact, the audience will not only go away, they'll be led away. Would you like to tell us about that part of the performance?
Yes, well, the Italian culture is the passeggiata, which some have it before their meal, some after. And it's a way of families coming together and meeting the rest of the village, and just to say hello, strut their stuff, dress up, be Italian, which they do the best. You know, Italians be Italian the best.
So how do you do this in Hobart?
Well, we have a beautiful environment through Salamanca, just through the cobblestone streets and the sandstone buildings, which take me back to Italy. And Salamanca has a piazza and a strip, where you know, if we were transported over in Italy, it's the ideal place to have a passeggiata. So we'll just take them through the beautiful use of a piano accordion and a bit of song, and you know, hopefully the people in Hobart will continue the tradition of the passeggiata to walk together and enjoy life and smell the fresh air and have a look around and say hello. A good time to meet and greet people.